So here we have the central figure of the Impact Man box set, and I have to say he is pretty cool. You can see how he looks, you can see his color scheme, his head turns left and right, somewhat limited by his large chin. Because of the magnetic ball system, he can move all over the place at the shoulder, the elbow. He also has a traditional hinge swivel, and you can rotate his wrist. So his arms are extremely versatile. He doesn't have any waist movement. His hips, again, because of the magnetic ball joint, move all over the place. And then he does have a traditional hinge at the knee. And then the ankles are on very, very tight ball joints. I'll wiggle it so you can see. Forward, back, does turn left and right. And they are extremely tight, which is good because all the metal of the various magnetic attachment points does give him some weight, so he needs to be able to stand up well. Now, because of the gimmick of the toy, you can do fun stuff like you can take your grabber claw and attach it on as one of his limbs. So again, playing up the whole modular thing. Plug that back on. You can also, on the back, he has a couple of magnetic attachment points. So if you want to, you can attach things on the back willy-nilly. And of course, that's how you do his overall combined mode, which we'll take a look at. But yeah, you know, you can just have a lot of fun swapping out all his different stuff. He's got attachment points on the top of the shoulders. He's got attachment points on the side of his shoulders, so you can arm this guy to the teeth if you want to. Oh, and again, I'm not sure that it comes across because of the lighting situation, but he does have blue translucent plastic that glows pretty well when you've got a light source behind him. Doesn't really pipe through the back, but you can see the shoulders are solid blocks of it, and then the chest does have it all around this big central magnetic ball. So there you go. But yeah, and he is pretty poseable, pretty fun. Like him a lot. There's the central figure. Okay, so taking a look at the cat portion of this set, these are almost identical in every way. The only difference is the heads are different, and this piece of the leg is actually different. On this guy, it's a disc shooter, and on this one, it shoots missiles. And they do have a difference in articulation in that the black one's head just turns left and right, whereas the blue one can actually look up and down as well as turning like normal. But other than that, they're identical in construction. Their basic features, they've got a little seat right here, like a motorcycle seat with some handlebars that fits a Microman action figure, or you could throw whoever you want on there. The articulation, the tail hinges, I showed you the head. Because of the magnetic attachment, you've got a wide range of movement at the hip, and then the bottom piece of the leg folds up and down. The front leg, it looks like a magnetic ball, but it's actually just a plastic ball that goes on here, so it's really only a forward and back. It doesn't rotate, and then the elbow does bend. And that's about it. Other than that, I know it doesn't really come off that well the way that I'm showing it, but it does have some nice clear or translucent orange plastic with kind of some like energy lines running through it that is actually pretty cool. Gives a nice effect. Yeah, you can't really see it. Oh well. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the basic cat. You can also take them, separate the front and the back, and then with this front portion, you fold the legs up like this, which pretty much exposes the laser blaster cannons here. And then you flip down this arm, and now you've got cat guns on top of cat, which admittedly is completely ridiculous, but this is a Microman set we're talking about here, so, you know, ridiculousness kind of goes along with it. And the idea is to be creative as possible. I only show you this because it's in the instructions. The other thing that you can do with this is you take him, you know, more or less in this configuration, attach the arms, turn the head around so that it's like this, and then taking the bottom part of him, detach these legs. Let's see, fold that down like that, and then this goes on top like so, and that's how he actually forms a leg, which, believe it or not, does work pretty well actually on the combined mode. But anyway, so there's the cat combiners. So here he is in the suggested Impact Man combined form, which, you know, is okay. I mean, certainly the eagle claw makes a great hand. I don't know, I don't really go for the old animal head for a hand thing. The cat legs are pretty cool, and you know, it does have their firing gimmicks still intact, so that's pretty cool. But for my money, I think there's a lot of other combinations that you can do that look a lot better than this. But this is kind of what they intended. This was their idea of a cool combination. So there you go. That's what it shows you out of the box. The Impact Man from Microman. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Take care until next time.